G'day and welcome back for more Co-op Space
Program.
Program. Yes, I can do an intro. Sure. Last time
Space Program.
Kavak and I were talking about trying to get some more science from the moon because we got heaps of science that we can now use to research some stuff.
Oh, what are we going to research?
I'm not sure, but let's just talk about what we're going to do today because that may guide what is best for us to spend our research on. I was talking with you before this recording that I'd really like to see if we can do some sort of reusable space program.
Okay.
So I want to do more air launches. I want to do an air launch and get something into orbit launch, if we can.
Okay.
And
well, we've got the probes and batteries, so we can remotely control things.
yeah, and you kind of expanded on that idea, suggesting that maybe we should be building a space station to launch our next moon missions from, so we can try kind of have a space station that we set up to refuel, and we can then bring new fuel and new Kerbals up to go out to the moon and do things like that, which I think is kind of cool. I don't know if we've got the tech for it yet, but we can at least start working towards it. We can be like, what was the first Soviet one? Was it Salyut or something?
Well, speaking of which, down the bottom of the research tree, there's miniaturization, and that'll get us some adapters for the different fuselages, but also the docking port.
Oh yeah, it gives us the first docking port. Suppose we have to do that one then, no?
Well, we've got enough to get two if we get two from that tier.
Yep. So maybe we go with the propulsion systems one because it gives us some little rockets. It gives us the Ant, which we could use for satellites, and as well as the Spark, which we can use for smaller craft. Yeah, and monopropellant tanks for RCS.
Oh, do we actually have any RCS thrusters?
No. Or advanced flight control is all the RCS. Why don't we go advanced flight control and propulsion systems first, and then we can use the first bit of science we get to get miniaturization, so then we can start thinking about stations at that point.
Sure.
Okay. You happy with those two research for now?
Why not?
I have a proposal for you.
Okay.
Can you design the rocket and I'll design the plane?
Okay, so the rocket planes we made before, they weren't enough to get us to orbit, were they?
No. Not at all.
So you want to make the plane?
Yep. I'm going to make the plane.
Well, won't I need to know... Won't I need the plane before I can design the rocket for it?
No. So I'm going to try and make something that you can make a rocket that has, say... let's say that it'll be the length of no longer than 4 FLT-800 fuel tanks.
Okay.
Which I'll just plop down here to give an idea. So I'm going to make it so that you'll be launching from the top of the plane.
Okay.
Okay.
So which fuel tanks did you say?
FLT-800, the biggest narrow ones.
So I can make a rocket that's 3 of those long?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's going to be a big plane.
Yeah, I'm using the Mark II fuselage for it.
Alright, so...
Like, you can't use 3 of those tanks. You can make it up to that long.
Yeah. Wait, why can't I use 3 of those tanks?
Because then it'd be longer than 3 of those tanks.
Oh, well that's true. How many passengers do we want this thing to carry?
Should just need to be, I would say 1 initially. Let's just try and get something to orbit. You could even make it a probe if you want to, because I accepted a mission that is for a satellite in a polar orbit.
Oh, well should I do that then? Should I make a satellite?
Yeah, maybe that's actually a better start. Yeah, let's launch a satellite that can get up to, I think it's like 8 million. If you have a look in the mission thing, you'll see it. Now, this is going to be a tricky thing to figure out. I have to try and, because the weight distribution of this plane is going to change dramatically when I launch you. Oh, Kabak, did you know that you can turn steering off on landing gear?
That you can turn steering off. Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't think you knew that. I didn't until recently either. It was one of the comments. I was like, oh, that would have been really handy for a number of things. The other thing that I probably should have learned a long time ago was it's good to put your landing gear not too far behind your center of mass. Your rear landing gear. Because it makes it really hard to take off. And I think that was a big part of my problems. Okay, come back. I am on the runway. I have Halfred and I have Splitsy. I have my action groups. Are you ready to witness the first launch of the Wobbly Emu?
Wobbly Emu.
Well, you called one of my previous craft the Wonky Emu, so I thought I'd, Oh, I forgot to disable steering on the rear landing gear after talking about it. All right, you ready? Time for launch.
I guess so.
3, 2, 1. Uh-oh.
Whoa, that doesn't look good.
Nope. She's unstable. Okay.
Well, good thing there wasn't a rocket strapped to that.
Well, we survived. Okay, fail 1. What did I do wrong? I think I had the center of lift too low and too close to the center of mass this time. Let's go check.
I'm gonna do a test launch of my probe just on the rocket launch pad. See if it functions all right.
Oh wait, somehow my center of lift has ended up higher than my center of mass. That would definitely be a problem. So you're out on the launch pad?
Yep. I mean, I'm not doing much. I'm just testing things.
You're not actually going to launch?
Well, it's just a probe. It
Oh.
doesn't have anything to...
Oh, right. I see.
Oh, I can see you flying past.
Whoa! Okay.
What happened? Where'd you go? Oh, I see you. That doesn't look right.
It's
Oh,
not.
you're going down. Nose up, nose up.
No, I'm okay.
You're a tiny pixel in the distance.
My wings are really wobbly. I think I might have to change my wing design entirely. Whoa! Yep.
Well, while you're doing that, should I just strap my probe on top of a rocket and try to get one into just a regular orbit?
No. We're using the plane. I'm just trying to land this thing right now. Do you want to come and have a look and see if you can think of what I need to change? See if you can understand what's going on wrong.
It didn't look that differently designed than the last one.
You can just track me, right?
Alright, let me have a look.
It's like
Saying the wings are on... Oh, it doesn't look like they're attached properly at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm wondering if something's wrong there. Uh-oh. I think we're going down.
Did you attach those side engines to the fuselage or to the wings?
They might be on the wings, actually. That could be part of the problem, couldn't it?
Yeah, I'd scrap the wings, attach the engines to the fuselage, and then rebuild the wings and see if that fixes it. After you go for a swim.
It's alright. I think I'm gonna try and just land like this.
Okay.
Well, not, because I just managed to take off like I'm at a hover.
Oh dear.
Okay, this plane's really effective in some ways and really terrible in others. Doing what is hopefully a gentle landing. No, bad. Blammo. Well, the Kerbals survived again at least.
Okay.
That was hard to land. Oh, I thought I was getting better with planes. I was getting better at planes in my single player. Oh, okay, let's see if this is going to be a bit better. Kind of don't want to see what your rocket is because I'm curious what's going to happen when I have to slap it on this thing.
And it's pretty basic.
Okay, you ready to watch my launch number 3 of the Wobbly Emu?
I suppose I could have a look.
Alright. So the center of thrust is in line with the center of mass. The center of lift is just behind the center of mass. The wheels are just behind the center of mass, so I should be able to tilt and take off, even with more mass than what I'm taking off with.
Alrighty.
In theory, it should work. I've gone for a lot of lift because we need a lot of lift because I'm trying to carry your rocket.
Yeah. Focus Wobbly Emu.
You should be able to come and actually watch it around now.
Oh boy.
What?
Stephanie's been in orbit for 142 days.
Well, hopefully this will allow us to recover her. Because you can take the crewed version without a crew.
Man, she's gonna be mad.
Are you watching?
Yep.
What do you think of this new design?
Okay.
Bit more wing surface area, thrust at the back. The wings feel more rigid already.
Alrighty.
3, 2, 1, launch. It's probably one of my gentlest takeoffs ever.
Oh, have you got little extra engines?
No, they're just little fuel pods to put the landing gear lower.
I see.
So I could have the landing gear spread to make it stable with the rocket on top.
Yeah.
Let's get the pitch and then kick in the afterburners and see how high this thing can go. Alright, afterburners on. Okay, we're up to 17 kilometers, 18 kilometers. Still going 800 meters a second.
Yeah, apoapsis is 26 at the moment.
That's not too bad. We're up to 22. 23. We are slowing down, but we're still going relatively quickly. I'm not sure where the best launch point is going to be for you. Oh, engine's out. Probably at this point.
Well, your apoapsis is at 29.
Okay. That's not too bad. That's almost halfway to out of atmosphere.
I reckon I could get that rocket into space from here.
Okay, now we just have to figure out how we get your rocket to me. Do we just transfer the craft files to each other? Just taxiing up on the runway a bit so you can come join me.
Oh, the cockpit's on crooked.
I'm sorry.
How did you even manage that?
Because I had to disassemble your rocket to attach it at the point that I wanted it to be attached at.
Alright.
Oh boy. You watching? You're in?
Let's see a Capac right again.
Yep. Let's see how horribly wrong this goes. This will be seriously cool if we manage to make it work, but I'm doubtful. Also hesitant to boost too hard at the moment. So we're going to run out of runway, aren't we?
Oh, yep. We're up in the air.
We're up in the air, so that's a good start. Feels heavy. Afterburner's on.
Your engines don't look like they're on at all to me. Oh, what a monstrosity.
Hey. What we've done's pretty cool.
Well, I'll see how successful it is, and then we'll say how cool it is.
As I try and get screenshots instead of actually piloting.
That's right, the angle that you're flying at is perfect for the canted angle of my cockpit.
836 meters. Alright, we're slowing down now. Yep. I'm hesitant to try and pitch up at this speed?
Yeah.
Do you reckon we'll just coast and see?
Apoapsis is currently 17.
Oh, we're going to be heaps higher than that.
Apoapsis is currently 21.
Well, we just passed 21. 22, I think we're going to struggle to go past.
Probably launch then.
Okay. Are you ready?
I guess so.
So if you're in control of the wrong thing, just use your square brackets to switch back.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Launch.
I'm on the plane, but the rocket hasn't moved.
Yeah, ignite your engines. Did you go? What happened?
Everything exploded.
Oh, the plane's okay though.
I don't exactly understand how.
I honestly don't either.
I think it was too close to the plane. I think.
Yeah, we might have to put I might have to flip rather than letting you drop onto me, let you drop off.
Yeah.
Remember how we'd been doing that on the previous launches?
Oh, well, maybe we should load up another simulation then.
No, I'll go and find a nice nearby spot to land.
Well, I guess you could land on that island over there.
Yeah. Okay, I have... Oh, bounced. That's not good. Right, I've landed. Oh no! No! No, I bounced again. That's bad. No, stop bouncing! You rotten thing. Ugh. Alright, I lost 2 engines, but I'm going to be able to recover. At least that's all I lost. Okay, I'm on the runway. Taxiing forward. Launching. In 3, 2, 1, launch.
So your plan is to roll this thing over.
Yeah.
And drop me.
Yep.
25.5.
Yep. Looks like we might be dropping you just around 25-ish. Yep.
Yeah, 25 looks like the way to go.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Flipping. And 3, 2, 1, detach.
Alright. Oh. I don't know which way I'm oriented. I'm going up.
You just want to go forward, and then you can start tilting up as you can.
Whoa. Oh, my SAS wasn't on. That doesn't help.
No, it doesn't. How are you going?
I don't know. I don't want to look at the map to see.
What's your apoapsis at?
I don't know.
If you press the little purple button, maneuver node down in the bottom left.
33?
So you're going to need to pitch up. You burned your solid fuel now?
Yep, solid fuel's gone. Okay, I'm at half fuel. My apoapsis is 100.
Nice. You should reach orbit. We did it. Can you set yourself up a maneuver node to see?
Yeah, let's have a look.
I think that should mean we've done it. Can't believe it. I mean, I know I'm counting chickens before they hatch, but still, that shouldn't be something we fail at this point.
What?
Even
Why
us.
am I not getting a burn time?
I have to admit, I do love that your rocket was unnecessarily complicated for a rocket being launched from a plane.
What do you mean unnecessarily complicated?
You had solid fuel boosters on a plane-launched rocket.
Yeah. Does it need extra kick?
Weren't we supposed to be doing recoverable staging?
Look, a few little solid fuel boosters.
If you make it to orbit, I'm going to be so happy.
Okay.
Yeah?
My periapsis is a little low, but I'm in a circular orbit.
Cool. Are you going to try and land back at the KSC now? You might be able to do a few EVA reports. I don't have any tracking on you. Oh, there we go.
I did time jump a bit ahead.
You must have been warping when I looked. Did you just lose your parachute?
No, I just sped up time a bit.
Oh, right. I've just jumped ahead to where you are.
Ow.
Did you just destroy yourself?
The decoupler just exploded when we hit the ground. Yay! Capac advanced to level 1! What a hero!
Alright, send me your probe and I'll attach it to the wobbly emu.
If this is meant to go into that polar orbit...
Yep.
It's going to be pretty tight fuel-wise. It might need some extra fuel. Because on that trip I had enough to circularize my orbit and a bit of fuel left to deorbit.
Okay.
But we're going to need a fair amount of fuel to get out to that distance.
Yeah, but remember, this thing will be lighter.
It's lighter and it's not coming back, but...
I don't know how I'm going to get you more fuel. That's kind of where I'm coming from.
You could put a couple of, like, side saddle tanks on it. I don't know. We can try it as it is if you want. We can always put another probe up.
Alright, let's grab the satellite of love. Because of course that's what it's called. Alright, so I got rid of the heat shield, I've gotten rid of the detachment, so you'll have just the whole rocket. I guess the other alternative would have been to put an extra stage in there. So that it didn't have all the weight of the fuel tanks.
Yeah.
But we'll see how this goes.
Alrighty.
Wobbly Emu Satellite. That's actually, since you called it the Satellite of Love, the Lovers Edition. Alrighty. Going out to the runway. Oh, which direction is this orbit in? Am I needing to go south from here? And are we launching at the right time of day for your polar orbit?
No idea.
We're actually not too bad.
I don't think it matters which direction it's in.
Yeah, it does. There's a little indicator.
What?
Yeah. So we're heading north, and we are actually at a pretty good time to launch. So let's do this thing.
Ready?
Are you able to see? Also, I see your lights are blinking. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do this thing. Can you imagine being in the pilot seat of this, looking up and seeing the probe above your head?
Blinking away.
Yes, that would get quite distracting.
Wait, you took off the separator?
Yeah.
Means this thing's going to be permanently attached to this rocket.
Yeah, so? You realise you're going to get into that orbit with that attached. So when you detach it, it's still going to be in the same orbit as you. Pretty much.
I know that.
Oh, did I drop you off last time? 25, wasn't it?
Yeah, about that. Our perhaps is 24,000 meters.
So I might be able to get you a bit higher this time.
26,000 meters.
Oh, maybe not.
Alright. Roll us over.
Okay, rolling. Okay, detaching in 3, 2, 1. Detach. Reversing roll. And I wish I could see you actually launch. But you just disappear. How's the control going?
Yep.
Yep, is not particularly...
I'm on the right heading. I'm going up at about 45 degrees.
Okay.
Bit squirrely.
Yeah, you won't have as much authority with that probe. Did you put some sort of control device in there?
Yeah, I put a reaction wheel in there.
Okay, cool.
Okay, boosters detached. Apoapsis 75. 80. 100. Alright. Cut boosters.
How goes your orbital approach? Oh, you're almost in orbit.
I can't remember how to do any of this stuff.
So you set it as a... Oh, actually, can you set it as a target with those ones? Or do you have to just try and...
I don't think I can.
Do it. Yeah, so what I normally do is I normally try and move my apoapsis to match up with the apoapsis of the orbit I'm targeting. Because then it's easier to lift your periapsis to the periapsis of it. You first start by fixing the pitch of it, though, by going to either your ascending or descending node and going normal or anti-normal, depending on which one you're at.
That's all just gibberish. Alright, I'm just going to fix this orbit, because this is not good. It's too, periapsis is too low.
Well, I'm just coming into land, so I can't do much for you right now. So slightly worried I'm going to overshoot, and I'm heading towards the water, which is bad. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Stop, 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 stop. Oh dear. Oh! Oh. Bugger.
Oh dear. Nope, broke that maneuver node.
Alright, so what you want to do, Capac, go to map view.
Yep.
Zoom out. And find where the ascending node and descending node of the purple orbit cross over your blue orbit. Where the line between those two would cross over your orbit.
Oh, right, yeah.
Select that and then burn normal or anti-normal, whichever is required for which one you're going for, until you won't be able to set it up. Oh, actually, you should be able to see how far you'll need to burn until the ascending node reads 0 degrees, or NAN if you're really getting tricky.
Where am I meant to be reading that?
So when you set up the maneuver node, when you click on it, add maneuver and then burn normal, it should... Oh, actually, no, it won't. Okay, just what I would do is just set it up until you think it's about right. Which is burning anti-normal at the next node that you'll be able to run across. And I reckon your burn is going to be about 171 meters a second.
What?
Of delta V.
It's like 800.
What?
That's what it says.
Okay. I'm just going by what it says here.
I think I know what I'm doing. Ish.
I'm so interested to see whether you've done anything remotely like what I've described. You sure you're lining this up right?
Yep. That's the target that I got.
I don't think you've done this right.
It's fine.
No, I think it's really wrong. From what I can see, but I could be seeing the wrong thing. I don't know.
It sounds like it.
Are you burning towards one of the pink things?
No, the blue one.
No, that's the wrong type.
What?
It's a pink one.
That doesn't make sense.
No. As in when you added the maneuver, were you moving one of the pink, blue, or green things?
The greens mostly.
No, it's pink. Don't do the greens. Do the pink.
What?
That you're doing the wrong thing. The pink is normal and anti-normal. That's what you want to move first.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does. Because you want to align the orbits first. Then you can just move your apoapsis and periapsis. Because you're already in the correct orbital alignment.
Well. What? Well, I'm going to have to kill this node then because I've already missed it.
Yeah, well, just wait till the next one. And at the next one, burn normal or anti-normal. I can't remember. I think it'll be normal on this one. I'm not sure whether there's a significant efficiency difference between when you do the normal, anti-normal burn, but it's like from what I've seen, this is how it's recommended to be done.
Alright, about to do my burn.
Okay, good luck.
Alright, that looks pretty good.
What does the ascending node on the purple thing say now? Or what do the nodes say?
They say 0 degrees.
Perfect. So now you just want to burn at the opposite side of the orbit to the apoapsis and move your apoapsis in line with the one that's there on the purple one.
No. What are you doing? Don't drift off course.
What's wrong?
It's close, but I slightly overshot.
It does have a moderate amount of tolerance, so you might be okay.
Going further than any Kerbal robot has ever gone before. Very low on fuel though. Isn't this meant to tell me how many meters a second of thrust that I have in the stage that I have?
Yeah, it is. I don't know why it's not.
It's just saying 0. It's not helpful.
So I just tested you can warp ahead while in flight to catch up to someone.
Okay.
It is safe to do so.
I'm out of fuel.
Oh, how close did you get? Oh. Not bad.
Told you I need more fuel.
Yeah. But it's not bad. I think if you designed your probe so that it was its own separate stage and had a little bit of a fuel supply and a little thruster, you might be able to get more out of it.
Oh, it does have RCS.
Oh yeah, you might be able to get some action with that. It's pretty light. It's really hard to use RCS to burn that far though. Does the RCS seem to be working?
Yes. It would be working much better if I weren't trying to lug a huge rocket along with me.
Well, I didn't expect this to be the problem. Well, how about next you design the launch aircraft and I'll try and I'll make a probe.
Okay.
So next week we can give that a go. You'll be aircraft maker. See how high you can get me. I'll see what I can do with to make a probe that'll be launchable.
Well, this isn't excruciating at all.
You're welcome to give up if it's really that frustrating.
I can't time warp.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. I have used 1/3 of my monopropellant. I just passed 5 million meters.
You need to get to 8?
I'm not sure. I have to stop RCSing to check.
Okay, so your periapsis you need to reach is 7,400,440. 7,444.
I'm at 5.25.
This is going to be hilarious if you do manage to achieve this.
I think I'm going to be just short.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculously just short. Alright, down to half of my monopropellant tank.
What's your periapsis at?
Just under 5.5.
I don't think you're going to make it.
Well, it got me from like 4 with half the tank, which was like 1.5.
Okay.
And it should be getting like the
easier, yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be close.
Excruciating.
Told ya.
Well, I'm watching in the tracking station, so I can see what I can see is your periapsis right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is 5,660-ish?
Yep.
And it's going up 1,000 meters, or probably about 5,000 meters a second. What's going to be really cruel, if you get there with this, like get to the periapsis.
And then my apoapsis is too high.
Yep, and you don't have the fuel to bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
How high is your apoapsis? 8.9 versus the 8.4 you need. How much fuel do you reckon you got left?
I am just about to hit the 1/3 mark.
We're at 5, or just under 5, now 5.9. Yeah, I think you're going to fall short. That's really sad. To make it so close.
Wonder how wide the margin of error is.
Yeah. Me too.
I mean, at least there's not a Kerbal on this thing.
That's true. Trying to recover it would be awful.
Down to 1/6 fuel.
Whoa.
6.5.
I reckon you're going to get to 7.1. What do you reckon you're going to get to?
6.6. I'll say 7-2.
Okay.
Down to 10% fuel. 6-7.
We both are dreaming. Are we even going to hit 7? Oh, if only I'd left your separator on, you would have made this.
6-9. 1/30th of the fuel reserve.
I did not realize. Oh, you got it!
Huzzah!
You achieved the mission! Yes!
Great success.
There's a huge tolerance.
Take. This is a very tiny tolerance. Thank you very much.
Sure. Oh, well done. We did it. Oh, man. Yes. Have you got any science to do out there to send back?
I do. Wait. Oh, just had to have a thermometer. Didn't even need to use it.
No.
Oh. Space high over Kerbal. Looks like we've already got it all.
Oh, okay.
Well, I hope we get some decent science for completing that mission.
We got 4.
That's it?
Yep.
This is a remarkable achievement. We get 4.
That's what we got.
Oh, whatever. Transmit data 0 science value. Oh, whatever. Transmit.
All right. I got the drinks in an esky on the runway. Come join me.
Okay.
I've given you the ultimate in sports cars.
What the? Alright. So should I test it then? Lights.
Guess you can. Just... Your brakes are on. Goodbye, rocket car!
See you later.
Next time, Kabak and I are going to do...
Whoa!
Next time, Kabak and I are going to try and take this air launch concept a whole lot further and see if we can start putting some of these things in orbit and potentially getting something to the moon. I reckon trying to get a probe either into solar orbit to send some science back or into lunar orbit. I reckon solar is going to be a bit easier. So we might do that first and get some science to unlock some more stuff. So
this thing needs a robot arm so it can flip itself back over.
So there's all that and plenty more to come. And whoa, what's going on? And we will see you then.
I'm trying to flip it.
Maybe Kabak won't.
Flip. Wasting all my fuel.
Yep.